It's a lifestyle brand rooted in craft beer and culture. Drought season is shining the spotlight on Black-owned breweries in the Bay, and joining us now is their founder, Branden Peters, along with a local brewer, Chaz Hubbard. Thank you both so much for joining us here on Live in the Bay. Branden, Chaz, we're so excited to talk about drought season. First and foremost, tell us overall who you are.
Well, Branden Peters, co-founder of Draught Season. We're a lifestyle brand for people who love craft beer. And, you know, unfortunately, it's less than 1% of Black people and even less women that own breweries, even though beer was created and invented by Black women in 3900 BC. So we're here to not only sell clothes, but also to shine the light on a lot of these unrepresented brewers across the country.
That's incredible. Yeah. And when it comes to you, Chaz, you guys actually both collaborate because you own Hella Coastal Brewing, correct? Yep. And you guys collaborate oftentimes.
Yeah. So we're one of those 1% brewers in the country. There's like 9,000 different breweries in the nation, and only about 70 of them are Black owned. So for us, it's important to not only diversify the industry, you know, with creating this beer, but also educating and creating a space where people feel comfortable, people like us, because we've never had those experiences in, you know, predominantly white-owned breweries, you know, so we're trying to create those spaces for Black and allies to have a good time.
That's incredible.
Absolutely.
Now, when it came to first creating Drought Season, how did you come up with the idea of it, first and foremost, and then why did you see that it was a need that needed to be filled?
My partner and I, Kevin Irvin, who could not be here today, we're just at a beer bar. And like, you know what? Like, we're both into fashion, both pretty fresh dudes, and we were like, there's really no clothing or merch for people that like craft beer. Like if you in the cars, you can get a NASCAR jacket, whatever. So many different things. And we were like, why don't we just create it instead of complaining about it?
That's amazing. So then, voila, Drought Season was created.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So I'd love to talk about the merch part as well as the beer part. How do the two balance each other, and kind of how do you keep them separate at the same time?
I mean, they all flow together. Like, if you love craft beer, you drink craft beer, just curious about it, we have stuff that you can wear. We also do beer aprons. We do all kind of stuff. We're a lifestyle brand overall. And the beer comes in. It's just a great way to shine the light on these breweries, but also to market what we do. So we do events all the time. And people come in, they want to try the beer, they want to grab a T-shirt or a hoodie or a hat or whatever, and we got that for you, too.
Wonderful. Well, let's go into some of the beers that you guys brought today. Maybe let's start over here.
Okay.
So tell me about this one, how it was brewed, and the flavor we can expect.
He's the main brewer. We
the
both
brewmaster. Come on now.
He's the guy.
Yeah, so this is a West Coast IPA. We use an experimental hop, HBC 586. So with this beer, you'll expect notes of pineapple, guava, a little bit of bitterness, like some mango skin, and a little bit of dank. So 6.5%. IPA, clear beer. You know, a lot of people are tired of hazy, so we want to bring in the clear beers, easy drinking. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Yeah.
And I'm going to try that one in just a second. And that's actually the same that I have over here.
Yeah.
And then tell me about this brew.
So that one is pale ale, so a little bit lighter. 5.5%, kind of those same notes, but this one would be a little more easy drinking. So we actually just carbonated it yesterday, so I got to go check on it today. Yeah, it's gonna have like a little bit of berry notes in there, some mango, pineapple, very low bitterness. So we want to make this one so, you know, this one's for like the beer drinkers, and this one would be for the folks who want to get into beer drinking.
Ah, got it. Okay, so this is for the heavy beer drinkers, and this one's like, oh, if I'm dipping and dabbing, I need to try this one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I would like to try this one over here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm going to have you, Branden, open that up for me.
I don't want you to mess up your nails. I got you.
Can't mess up the nails, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And this one, like you said, this one is for the beer drinkers.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I'm a big fan of IPAs. Okay. I love anything hoppy.
There you go.
Yeah, so this is really, really good to me. And sometimes when it comes to IPAs, they can be a little too hoppy.
For sure.
But this one, I like it. It's no bitterness, it's cold, it's refreshing. Love it. So, big thumbs up for me. Now, I have to ask the two of you, for people who want to get into the brewing industry, especially people of color, what would you tell them in terms of how to first start?
I mean, I would say from our perspective, because we work with a ton of different breweries, just really go into breweries, get into the culture, find an ally, find somebody that you can study underneath. and really do your research. Like a lot of people, you hear people all the time say like, oh, I don't like beer. Like, no, you just have not found the beer that you like.
Yes.
There are more flavor profiles for beer than there are for wine, and we see how many wine profile flavors there are out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say just educate yourself, and if you're already educated, find your local brewery that you can go in, let them know your interest. And 9 times out of 10, brewing is hard work. Like, people need help. Like, so you may be doing like the grunt work, but at least you'll learn how it really works.
Love that. Now, really quickly before I let the two of you go, are there any events coming up this week that people can look forward to?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll kick it off. So this Friday in Jack London Square, from 4 to 10 p.m.
Yep.
4 to 10 p.m. We're releasing this beer, 3900 to Infinity, which is part of the Beer's Black History Collection. We'll also be there with merch. We'll have this hoodie. We actually have something we did special for the Bay. We did a Bay Area Brew Crew hoodie.
Awesome.
Crew neck that people can come out and get. Super limited. So come out and support us. Everything's on the website, on our socials, and all of that stuff. And then I'll let them tell you about the big beer garden we're doing on Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday we're going to be part of the Black Joy Parade, doing an thank you, doing an all Black-owned brewery beer garden. So we're going to have Urban Roots from Sacramento, Oak Park from Sacramento, Full Circle, Crowns and Hops, and then some up-and-coming brewers as well, Broomer Brothers and Black Barrel Brewing. So we'll all be out there, you know, want to put it out there to the world, like, Black people drink beer, Black people brew beer, and it's for everybody. It's community, you know, so.
So this Friday and Sunday, that's where people can look forward to the event.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you both, Brandon, Chaz. We appreciate you guys so much.
All
for
right,
Live in
thank
the
you.
Bay.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
you. Thank you.